to you from Little Rock, Arkansas. Welcome to Sips on the Rock with Legacy Wine and Spirits. Join hosts and store owners Johnny Akins and David Bevins, along with product expert extraordinaire Jake Dell, as we chat about booze, news, and other happenings in the wide world of wine and spirits. Now, let's get to sipping.
Hello.
What up?
Welcome back, everyone, to Sips on the Rock.
Exciting day today.
We have a big day planned.
Really
today.
cool.
Let's
Lots
jump
of fun.
into it.
Well, let's
get
first,
going.
remind the viewing public whose face they might be looking at.
All right.
I think we've talked him into coming up once before.
One time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So JR is joining us, our general manager, Legacy. Today he is going to be Vanna JR. He's going to be. He's going to be. Well, actually, we'll get into that when we get to that.
Yeah. We've got a
So much to get to.
so
Jam-packed
much.
show.
First of all, happy birthday, everybody! Happy
Yeah.
anniversary!
Happy anniversary.
Happy birthday.
Sips on the Rock is 1 year old as of yesterday.
Doesn't feel like it's been a year.
Crazy. Now, a little footnote to that is we have not done 52 episodes. So it is a calendar birthday, but there's been a time or six that we've taken a week off.
Yesterday was the anniversary of the first day we recorded.
Right.
But yeah,
That's what counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
And our
Maybe. I mean, you can have two celebrations now.
Yeah.
we
right.
will,
Yeah.
for sure.
Always time to celebrate.
Absolutely.
Our producers extraordinaire over at Planton Creative sent us this lovely arrangement for our anniversary yesterday.
It is really pretty.
Making us sound good.
Right.
Editing out my faux pas. And we love them to death. They're great at what they do.
Yeah, thank you.
They produce many shows that come out of Arkansas. And speaking of shows that come out of Arkansas, the Arcast Fest, Arkansas is it's the second annual podcast fest coming up at the beginning of next month,
September 7th.
Oh, well, that's
Right?
what we're on. It starts September the 1st.
Oh, it's a whole week.
Yeah, it's a whole week, and it's like they've got like guest speakers from all over the nation, guest speakers from here in Arkansas. There's a really cool, like every day is something different. The podcast pitch contest is on the 1st. So like if you got a great idea out there for a podcast, sign up for the pitch. It's going to be like a Shark Tank style.
That's cool.
Pitch your podcast. Yeah. Like the winner will receive a podcast launch package with podcasting equipment and guidance on making your podcast successul.
It's very cool.
So, like,
That's very cool.
We could have used some free. My God,
I wish we would have known about this.
We probably never would have won.
That'd been really cool to have all of this equipment here.
Yeah, so this is all taking place. Well, I guess a couple different locations. Ron Robinson's Theater here in Little Rock, and then at the wherever. There's one on Buchanan Street. So go out to the website. It is arkansaspodcasters.org. They are a 501c3.
Have you guys been to that Ron Robinson yet?
No,
It's
I
excellent.
Is it?
Very nice.
I mean, I've heard nothing but good about it.
and every weekend they're doing something really cool.
I mean, there's Film Fest and all kinds of stuff always going on down there. But no, never been.
Well,
and we won't be going this time because our event on the 7th is at the Innovation Hub over in North Little Rock.
Right.
Yeah. So we will be.
Check us out
You
on
can
stage.
see us live in person.
Yeah, come get autographs.
Yeah.
Shake our hands. I know you want to meet us.
Right? I mean, it's going to, not to toot our own horn, but yeah, I mean, we will be the highlight of the festival.
toot, toot.
Yeah, go out to the website. And you can, the schedules there, tickets. A lot of the classes, though, are free admission, but there's other events that you have purchased have to purchase tickets for. So anyway, I like I said, ArkansasPodcasters.org. Podcasters plural.
You're enunciating very well.
Yeah, right.
One has to try.
After a year,
yeah.
getting it right.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my spiel on the podcast fest.
Yeah. So look in the comments.
Artcast. Yeah, we'll post
Yeah,
it.
we'll post this in the comments so you guys can get to it and check it out.
So yeah, that bit's done.
So big news. As of this next week, when this actually airs, we will have announced Legacy's new wine club. So it's going to be a really cool program where you can go to our website, legacylr.com, click on the wine club link, and learn more details about it and sign up for it. It's essentially once a month, twice a month, or every other month. You basically have your own option of when you would like your own 6-pack of wine. But the cool thing is that when you sign up for it, we're gonna have one of our wine specialists call you and do a private consultation with you, learn your likes, dislikes, and personally wine curate your box every single month.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. And
Wow.
so, and also once you get your box, you'll be in contact with your curator again to make sure that everything was on par and
Feedback, and we can tweak it. We are going to bring in some hard to get wines specifically for this wine club that won't really hit the shelf here in the store. So
yeah, anytime that we're offered any kind of special buy-in on certain types of wine, that they will be exclusively for our wine club members.
Yeah,
you get a special wine club discount.
Yeah,
off of Versus if you would buy it in store. So
you can be the first to try new products in our market.
Yeah,
you know, it's going to be full of surprises and wonderment.
That's right, wonderment. Yeah, so
and you earn points on wine for more wine.
That's right. That's exactly right. So it still builds with your loyalty points, and as you guys who have shopped at Legacy before know, when you purchase a 12-pack case of wine, you get a 15% discount, and that discount will actually be given to you on your 6-bottle case of wine each month when your wine is pulled.
I mean, you can't beat that with the stick.
Yeah.
Right. And we'll deliver it.
That's right. And we'll deliver it to your house.
You can pick it up, or, take advantage of our awesome delivery service.
I know that me and my wife are going to join because we get stuck buying the same thing. We work here, we like our likes, and we're ready for some new stuff.
Yeah.
Not a huge bank account, so we'll do it every other month and we'll find something new.
Well, we get stuck in a rut,
Yeah.
I mean,
we all do. Even for those of us who have access to it every single day, I can promise you there are hundreds of wines in the store that I have never put in my mouth. So
absolutely.
It'll be fun to try some new things. We're actually going to sign up for it as well.
Yeah.
Cool, right? Yeah. Or even
Jacob's going to do it too, aren't you?
I already did it. You deleted me off the list.
Same.
Yeah.
Are you guys maybe doing delivery or pick up?
Delivery.
The van is frequently at our house anyway.
They know the code.
Yeah, they know how to get in there.
But yeah, super excited about this new wine club program.
Yeah, absolutely. And more details to come. So obviously, like I said, when you hear this, go out to legacylr.com, click on the link, the wine club link in the menu, and read more about it. We'll be sending out emails and lots of information about it next week. So moving on, Mr. Dell has
passed me the mic.
Yeah, Mr. Dell's got us a really cool thing that he worked up.
Well, get excited, everybody. We're going to do a March Madness style bracket of Oktoberfest beers. Starting today, we got the brackets done up here. We're going to put it out on our social media stuff. This is the beginning of it. Shout out to Bry Goss for the idea. He's been wanting us to do this for years. So we gathered, let's introduce it. We gathered one of all of the Oktoberfest beers that are available to us here in Arkansas, at least this year. They come and they go. But I came up with 11 that we got this year.
Pretty good crop this year.
Pretty good crop, yeah.
Pretty good.
We have a nice mix of not only American and German breweries, but we also decided to do Marzen and Fest beers in there. They're similar. I can get into those once we open them up. But let's get to pouring. and I'll kind of talk as we go. JR is going to start pouring.
Yeah, so this is where JR is going to come in. He's actually behind the scenes over there behind the little box we can't see.
Don't look.
He's going to pour us up some beers.
I'm trying not to put a sticky note over there.
Yeah.
No, I can't see the box.
Yeah, we wanted to do this blind tasting.
Right. So yeah, it's not a let's see it, pour them up and decide which one we like, by looking at them. We're trying to remove the bias.
Yeah.
Obviously this goes on a ton in our world with the spirits competitions and wine judging competitions through all different levels and for fun and for, for getting certificates and stuff like that. But we thought this would be a perfect style to do this with. And we're right in the thick of Oktoberfest season, as we have said, that they come early and they're gone before you know it.
Never make it to October.
Okay, so
you have two different ones already.
I have, yeah.
So we have
a left and a right.
Left and right. Okay.
But yeah, we're trying to remove the biases and do a fun thing. And I think we're going to have some guests on as we do this. Like I said, there's 11 beers and we're going to have a tournament going through. We're not going to just try all 11 and pick our favorite. We're going to do matchups. And then the winner of each 2 beer matchup will move on to the next round to where we crown an ultimate champion and then do some kind of maybe special thing for it. But also could be gone. We've talked about how they like I just said, they come early. So if you're listening to these and you want to come try them, come before we get to the end of the tournament.
Yeah, so it'll be 3 weeks long. So basically it'll be this episode and the next 2 episodes. We're going to try to get through all the different beers and see who the wiener is.
Yeah, I tell you, every year they start arriving earlier,
Absolutely.
like in the summertime.
Yeah.
And then by the time October actually gets here, there's not an Oktoberfest beer to be found.
I've swung the other way from years of whining about it and decrying that why do they have to come in June, but it's like
May.
If it's a style that's good and the brewery wants to be the first on the shelves, it's like, go ahead, give it to me,
But make more,
Yeah, make more is really probably the
Yeah.
solution here.
All right.
Or also just, keeping those things in mind. And even if you go in and buy it in May and you just want to hold it, for a minute.
This type of beer will last in your fridge.
Right.
It's not like an IPA. It's, it's going to last. Okay. So cheers yourself. Cheers.
Ching, ching.
Marzen, Oktoberfest history summarized quickly.
Yes.
German style, one of the oldest styles in the world that's still kicking, really. Marzen means March in German because this beer would be brewed in March, meant to be enjoyed in October. And when the beer is ready, they have a big party. That's where Oktoberfest comes from. So the Fest beer that I mentioned earlier, they then decided, hey, Marzen, it's a maltier lager. So you're going to get a little bit higher alcohol than a Pilsner, something like that. They decided, well, now we're so into having this party every year and people keep getting super drunk. So let's make a version of it that's a little bit lighter, a little bit lower alcohol. That's what a Fest beer is. That's why we included them both. But if you're out there and kind of see the two different things, they're connected, they're similar. But if you want something that's a little more easy drinking, you go with the Fest beer versus a true Marzen. So let's try them.
I was trying the whole time you were talking.
Yeah. I'm like, I need to shut up so I can take a sip.
I'm really torn.
So I'm going to try to refrain from the whole time this is going, from guessing what is what, because I have had a few of these multiple times. And I'm going to try to not just pick out what I know I like. The one on the left.
So you're saying you're going to try to keep your mouth shut?
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
That'll never happen.
Yeah. So we'll call the one on the left, in the left hand, option A.
Okay.
This will be the first one. So super light body.
Mm-hmm. Very.
Biscuity, bready malt. Not a whole lot of the caramel sweet.
No.
More there in the nose. Classic German style hops. A lot of these, even the American ones, they're brewed in the tradition of where you only use German style hops instead of crazy new American, hops.
Blow your palate apart.
Right. Hops that are going to be more earthy, herbal, and add bitterness, and not your citrus, tropical fruit type of grapefruit stuff.
So B's got that really good roasty malt.
B is very roasty, full body for a lager.
Delicious, actually.
Yeah.
Delicious. Which one?
What?
I'm just torn. I don't know.
Well, to me,
which one
it's
I'm
like the lighter of the two is nice, but when you put it next to the darker,
Mhm.
the more malty, that's more fuller mouthfeel. But
Yeah.
The lighter one, I would definitely drink. You know, if
On a
I did-
hot day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But that maltier one,
Neither one of these would I turn down.
No,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Neither.
he's
Yeah,
just
that's
summed
it.
up what I was saying.
Right. Yeah. They're both good. It's really actually difficult to decide which one I like the best.
It's going to be interesting because if B moves on, I feel like B is going to maybe not do so hot against another one that's similar.
Don't bias to anything.
You're thinking.
Well, that's what makes it hard. It's like it's the same style, but clearly they're very different. And I'm like, what do I want? You know, gun to my head. If I could only pick one,
I think I'm gonna have to go with A.
I knew you were going to do that.
Yeah. It was a struggle though. I mean, I'm still
that
second
kind of
guessing
surprises
myself,
me
but
a bit because the hops are prevalent.
They are, and I generally am not a hoppy person, but I actually kind of like.
I'm going with A also.
I think just because
What do you think they are?
I'm all about B.
See, I'm B too.
Yeah.
Give me that roasty malt.
Oh no, we were talking about a tie because we thought it was only going to be us three. But yeah,
Well, no,
since
no,
you
so,
know,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Vanna,
So JR is going to vote and comment, but since he knows what's what.
because we have to have an odd number so that something wins. So what me and Jake said A.
I said B, and you know I'm a huge hop fan, but I like.
Are we allowed to know now what it was?
Yeah, no, we want to know now. Yeah, JR, what's A?
Wine Stefano.
Wine
Stefano.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, we didn't actually say the matchups. I know you'll be able to see on the camera, but yeah, Weinstefaner Fest beer, and then Souls and Spirits Danka, which is a Marzen.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, and actually, I have one sec.
Don't go, Jay.
If you got something.
So I chose the OG. Like, kind of surprised myself there.
I did. Yeah.
I'm sorry. What was B?
The
Souls and Spirits
Oh, okay.
Danka. Wait, Queens and Kings is the brewery. Souls and Spirits. What's it called? It's a Memphis brewery. I know the beer is called Danka.
Soul and Spirits.
Okay. Yeah.
Still a very, very good beer.
Yeah. You know, funny enough, and I have my notes because we seeded
Produced
this tournament.
for Kings and Queens.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Right. So we seeded all these beers based on their Untapped and Beer Advocate ratings. So we didn't have the top two rated beers going against each other in the first round.
Yeah.
And I tried to split them up. German and American weren't all going against each other the whole time. Funny enough, the Danka second highest rated on Untapped, but that's out of 308 ratings.
Wow.
Very small production.
that means me and you were right.
That's right. That's right. Boom.
Now the Weinstefaner wasn't too far behind at 3.6, but that's 92,000 ratings. So yeah, that was the 7-8 matchup. So the 7 and 8 seed. So those were, we knew they were going to be evenly matched. And honestly, I really did like the Danka too, but something about the Fest beer. I want a Fest beer to kind of go a little far, and I don't want them all to get knocked out in the first round. But that one is so good, and that one's one of the most classic examples of that we can get around here that I've ever had.
Very good. And like we all agreed, you know, would not kick either one of those out of bed.
Right. So we can mark, moving on in our bracket, Weinstefaner. And they are going to face up with another German in the next round. So that'll be cool.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Jawohl.
And now we have our hometown brew, Lost 40, the Hunter, versus the classic American Oktoberfest, Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Ooh.
Now, Sam Adams Oktoberfest had far and away the most ratings on Untapped. Take a guess how many people have logged in that beer on Untapped. If, say, Weinstefaner was 92,000.
1 million.
Name it a little high there.
Yeah. Is it 200,000?
Got a guess?
Oh,
I was just
178,000.
I'm gonna go 125 then. I guess.
410,000.
Oh, I'm the winner without going.
Yeah.
I'm the winner without going
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
$1.
Yeah, $1. $1.
So again, let's have them. Let's have the next round.
Okay.
That is a lot of ratings.
Sam Adams was like, the OG craft beer that was kind of nationally distributed. That Sierra Nevada and Anchor, and then that being one of the styles they've done forever.
Thank you, Mr. White.
Vanna Jr.
Yes.
Okay, Junior.
These are much closer in color, so the color's not
There
going to
it
really
is.
give it away.
So of another bracket going on currently is Best Bar, like Alice 107 is doing.
Yeah.
a Facebook
cool.
deal. Have y'all
4-quarter.
4-quarter all the way?
4-quarter, yeah.
Quarter, yeah.
FTW,
Huh.
The food, the music,
Yeah.
the bar.
the food,
Yeah.
my God, everything.
Everything.
Shout out. Kraken.
So A is like, I'm getting like, it's kind of nutty almost.
Yep. That's
B is definitely sweeter on the nose.
And I'm going with B. I'm already picking.
wow.
I want to really also refrain from like bad mouthing anything or having any non-constructive criticism because of what we're any of these
good
beers.
friends with Lost 40.
But we love all the stuff that we carry here to some degree, and Yingling's going to be in this competition.
So the first two we tried, they were actually, to me, very similar, except for the hoppiness. These two have I feel like a pretty vast difference in taste.
Yeah.
And you know what I like about being I mean, it kind of, I guess the sweetness and maybe even the smell kind of reminds me of, my big heavy stouts that I like.
Yeah, maybe we should do, and again, maybe next round we'll do a secret before we all unveil, so we're not influencing each other. But I think B, there's not a lot going on in B. I think B's kind of one note. A is more complex and interesting.
B is a good note, though.
It is a good note. I just think there's more going on in the A. I don't know. I need more.
No, I'm sticking with B. I've tried them both.
A is also a wee bit colder.
A feels like it's fresher too, which again makes me think it's one versus the other. But I'm going to go with A. You're going with B. Tiebreaker, David.
This is really hard.
It's all on you.
There's added pressure in this.
So while you're deciding, I wanted the two with the fewest reviews to get in on the first round because they have somewhat inflated scores, I think, because of so few ratings. Lost 40 is a 3.69, which is the tied for third highest rating on Untappd. 4,000 check-ins. They have been brewing this beer, I'm pretty sure, every year since they've been open, if not not the first batch of stuff. And then at 88 on Beer Advocate, which is a really good score. But again, this is the 9 versus 6 matchup. Sam Adams got the 6 because Sam Adams is a 3.61, 83. So,
JR, what's your input?
I'm still waiting on you. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah. I know JR's wife is a big fan of one of these.
Yeah.
Well, quit looking at me.
This is great radio. Yeah.
Shout out to KJ.
I need a refresher. I'd kind of agree that A has a little bit more going on.
Uh-huh.
B,
I was looking right up here.
No, I was actually blocking it for myself.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
B might, like you say, be more of a one note, but it's not a flat note. I mean,
No.
I'm not mad at it.
B felt like it was all malt, all good malt. And I don't know, A felt a little fresher, a little livelier on the palate.
I get that.
I'm saying a lot.
Okay, you have to make a decision soon. We don't have all day.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's talk about something else while he's doing that. He writes all the show notes, though. So,
Well, guess what some of that's about up there? Well, I'm
breaking news with nothing else.
we're waiting on that.
Mighty Peach Fridays.
I have
what
to
is
talk
that?
about that. Mighty Peach, Loblolly. We've had people asking where it is.
We're gonna get it.
So we get our Loblolly deliveries on Fridays. Y'all.
Actually, sometimes it's Saturday.
Yeah, it has been.
Well, that's not our fault. We
No.
order
Yeah.
Monday for Friday with
Yeah.
Loblolly. So if
No,
it's
I'm
not
just saying for their sake, it could be in on Saturdays as well.
We're gonna have to re-up.
if it's not on the shelf,
Okay.
take it up with Loblolly.
You got to get it here before Jimmy eats it.
I swear to God. I doubled the order on peach this week though, so maybe it'll last till next Friday. I don't know. We'll see. Y'all keep eating us out of house and home with the Loblolly ice cream. Pardon me. So the breaking news, the most important news story out of this this news cycle is that I got accepted into the Master Gardeners program.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Yay. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Which was
like,
actually very difficult.
there were like over 80 applicants and only 25 seats in the class, and I got one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it starts up in October. I'll keep you all abreast of my progress. But yeah, super excited about it. We'll see how it goes. I hadn't sat in a classroom and I couldn't tell you how long.
It's much easier when you're older.
I was a
You care
shit
more.
student.
Like I wish that I could go back to school now and like do some things over again because I totally didn't care back then, and now I do. I mean, I'm interested in civics and history and science.
When you pay for it, it's
Oh man,
I mean, I made the dean's list in my high school.
now I'm
Teachers would
leaning
just
B.
fall out.
I need to.
We handed off
cleanse.
the. Yeah, right. We should have some pretzels and some crackers and water.
I have pickle chips.
Damn,
over
this
there.
is a tough matchup.
I'm having a hard time.
Okay.
I'm glad that you guys are having such a hard time.
As B warms up, it gets a little. I don't love it as it warms. While A stays, it feels like it stays true.
You know how
And the lacing and
smells
glass.
are so closely tied with memory. There's
Mhm.
something on the nose of B
Actually, I
that does
agree
not
with
bring fond memory.
Oh,
Oh.
mine was going to be fond.
Yeah, yeah.
He's so sorry. I don't agree with
It is, it's very bready, yeasty. You know. I'm going A. I'm going A. I'm going A.
Move on with it.
What do we got? What's A?
Sam Adams. God damn it.
the
And the other one is Hunter.
other one was Lost 40.
You know what? I should have known that because the memory tied to that smell.
See, I feel like that's what got me too, was like the nostalgia of it.
Well, it's the brewery we used to be next to, smelling that all the
Oh
time.
yeah.
Anyway, still love you, Lost 40.
So y'all both went
Yeah.
A and I went B.
Yeah.
But I still think that's a win for Lost 40. That's everybody had
Yeah.
to really
It
think
was
about
a
it.
really tough first round matchup
Yeah,
for
it was,
them.
it was
Like,
well seated. Well
Yeah.
seated.
Well, and I have, I have cracked open quite a number of Hunter before.
I've had some this year.
I don't think I've had any this year.
I was fairly uncertain which was which was surprising to me because I've had this multiple times this year. Haven't even had that this year, even though I typically have some every year. The Sam Adams, that is. So yeah, tough first round matchup for the local kids.
I
But
kicked myself for siding with Sam Adams.
Sam Adams gets to go up against Sierra Nevada next round, so that'll be
That'll be a good one. Okay, so reading. What are we out of time?
We can go a little bit over on this
It took
episode.
5 whole minutes for David to come up with a decision.
I figure we go a few minutes over.
Yeah, we're on no strict time limit. So we read this article and normally I do the reading, as you all know, but I passed this article around the office about the new store in Seattle, which is really interesting. It's basically like a fully automated liquor store. Walk in and walk out. Like they scan a QR code to get in the door, like opens the gates, does all the checking, age verification. Yes, this is you. Make sure you have money in your like Apple Wallet or whatever. And then you just load your basket and walk out the door.
I know they've had those type of stores in Japan and stuff for years now.
I didn't think that it would be happening within the liquor industry.
Right. Yeah.
You know, because it is, you know, a federally regulated product. But, you know, I can see the advantages to this, you know, cut down on underage purchase, you know, cut down on shoplifting. But what rubbed me wrong was the new spin they're putting on it, because they call it frictionless shopping. So apparently now having to go to a register is friction.
David's taking major offense to this word.
I mean, I just, the gall.
Yeah.
I feel the opposite. Self-checkouts. I hate it. I just hate them.
Yeah. I mean,
I like them.
I don't.
I do all the grocery
Except
shopping.
Kroger does always ask me if I want my senior discount.
And you say, yeah.
I mean, heck yeah. Okay, well,
going on Tuesdays.
Yeah. On this day in history, Mount Vesuvius blew up in 79 AD.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty. I thought it was interesting. We've been to Pompeii a couple of times. And, it's a really, really cool place. I mean, history. Yeah. Also,
insightful.
In 2006,
they found a catfish on Pluto.
Right. No, the world realized that Pluto was catfishing us as a planet.
Right.
So I said, no, you're not a planet.
Yeah.
I never understood why Pluto got downgraded from a planet.
Well, it's a size thing, and its orbit is like so it's like so wacky compared to all the other planets because it's so small. And then if we have to include Pluto as a planet, we would have to add like 5 other things as planets that happen to be orbiting around the sun that aren't. Yeah.
So sorry, Pluto.
There are other bodies in space orbiting around our sun that are as big or bigger than Pluto that we do not call planets. So it's like, do we take away Pluto or add 5 more? I'm pulling that number out of my ass, but I know there was more than just another one. That's always the story I heard, because at first, same kind of thing. I was like, that's BS. Pluto's always been a planet, right? Then you hear like somebody smart say why, and you're like, oh, okay, I get it.
Pshaw. You know, I mean, poor, lonely, old, cold Pluto way out there in the nether regions.
Okay. The nether regions of Uranus.
Yeah. All right, guys. So tune in next time. We're going to do what's the second bracket next week?
Oh, it's all one bracket. Sports guy.
Second round.
Yeah.
Second
sports. So this was kind of the palate wetter. Let's dip our feet in. The next round, we're going to have more than 4 beers if we are. It's going to get even rowdier next time, basically. This was just the beginning.
Oh my God, shut up, Jake. We've gone 35 minutes. We got to quit right now.
All right, folks.
It wasn't my fault.
See you all next time. Keep on sipping.
Cheers.
Remember to subscribe to our podcast, Sips on the Rock, and like us on all the socials to keep up with what's new in the wide world of alcohol. Shop LegacyLR.com for curbside pickup or local delivery. Remember, for better service and better selection, shop local. Please enjoy responsibly. Cheers.